What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of Myron of James Media, and today we're going to talk about car photography. Specifically, we're going to talk about how I shot this Jaguar XJL. Now the lens that I chose to actually do this photo shoot with is the Viltrox 23mm f1.4. And the reason why is because while shooting that car, I wanted to show a little bit more of the environment. I didn't want to use my 35mm f1.4 because I felt it would have been too close and it wouldn't have showed none of the environment, which I feel is important when you do car photography. But at the same time, I also feel that when you're shooting the car, most of your frames should be filled up with that car. Now let me show you the photos that I've taken with this lens. Okay guys, so one of the first thing I did was actually have my cousin park his Jaguar in an angle. By doing that, I feel it would give me some really interesting photos, which it really did. Now the second thing I did was actually hold my camera pretty low to the ground. I even squatted down if I had to get these low angle shots. And the reason I did that was because of a tip that I got from Sydney Baker Green. By getting down that low, you're actually showing what the automotive engineers or designers wanted you to see when they designed that car. I mean, these cars are designed for a specific reason, especially a high luxury sports car like a Jaguar. They're not only made to look good, they're made to look sleek, and at times their design actually help with wind velocity and speed. Now what I mean by that is aerodynamics pretty much. Now I made sure to shoot the car from a couple different angles, mainly just focusing in the front and on the side. I was gonna do some in the back shots, but back there the car was still a little bit dirty. You know how some car washes are. But you know, I felt I got a really good image of this car just by shooting it from the front and parts of the side. Now the third thing that I did to make sure I get the best image quality possible was to shoot at sunset. Now originally we were supposed to meet at 7:30, but we didn't end up meeting till about 8:15, 8:20, which was perfect because we still had enough light. And at the same time, while that sunlight was dipping below the horizon, the colors in the sky changed. It made everything much more beautiful, much more pretty. And by doing that, I took advantage of that light. Originally, I wanted to shoot the car off a beach, but there was really no access to a beach in that area. You know how the east side of Metro Detroit is. A lot of narrow space, but a lot of traffic. Now, let me show you the fourth thing that I did to make sure I got the best quality shots possible. Okay, now the fourth thing I did was actually use a CPL filter or a UV filter. Now the reason why, because when I was shooting this car, or you shoot anything made of glass, carbon fiber, or whatever, you have to take in the fact that you will have reflections. So what I did, I used this to actually cut out some of the reflections in the area of the car I was shooting. That's why when you see in certain areas I was shooting, you see there are less reflections in a certain area than other parts of the car. And also, if the car was actually blue, it would have helped me deepen that blue, which would have been an amazing effect. And you know what? I'm actually go into Lightroom and actually show you how I edited this photo. But before I do that, let me know if you like this look. If you do, or even if I like it, I may just release this look for free. I'll leave a link down below if I decide to do that. Yeah, I was originally supposed to have that light on, but I forgot. Oh well, I'm still getting backlit from the window here, and that window is actually still lighting me a little bit. So honestly, I don't care. So let's go in the Lightroom. Okay, what's up everybody? So right now we're in Lightroom, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I edited that photo, or at least close to it. Now first thing I'm gonna do is just work on the crop. Just try my best to get this car straightened, which I like about right there. Yeah, I think that's good. Let me see how this look real fast. Yep. No, I'll go back. It wasn't really that much. It wasn't really that much available space anyway, so I'll go back. So right now I'm about to just do my preset. That'll get me close to the look I wanted. Now I don't buy LUTs or presets, and the reason why is if I use everybody else's LUT or preset, how am I supposed to learn how to achieve that color grade? So that's why I don't buy nobody else's and I'll just work on my own. But as you see, for this preset, it just literally just a tone curve, which is why I named it tone adjusted. Sorry, this is really just a tone curve, which is why I named it tone adjustments. Like pretty much most of the work was just done here in the tone curves, as you can see. That's why I'm not gonna mess with that right now. But first thing I'm gonna do is just work on this temperature. Cool that down a bit maybe. Oh, actually no, warm that up a bit. To about right there. Then maybe increase this. Yep, to about right there. This is actually 45, I think. Turn them highlights down a bit. I still want that light right there to show. Bring down the shadows a bit. And bring down the blacks, of course. I don't want it too dark. I still want the car to show. And bring that exposure down just a bit more. Right there. Sorry about that. Turn up the clarity just a bit. Yep, that's good enough. Like I said, I already did the tone curves, so I'm not gonna mess with those anymore. But what I did mess with the colors down here. Red wasn't really much used, but I think I just use it now. Definitely change that orange. Definitely change that sky to more of an orange red. Same thing right here, so everything can kind of be like in sync. Now, if you want to know why I'm doing this, because I'm looking at the reflection of the car right here, and then the tree right there. So that looks good to me. That's with the blue a bit, and actually I'm gonna make this blue teal, just a tad bit, not a lot. I didn't do this in the original image actually, so right there. Bring the aqua in just a bit. That really don't do much, to be honest. So we're just gonna leave that back at 0. Actually mess with the purple. Okay, I like that right there. Really like that because it's showing contrast. Now I may just desaturate this a bit. Just a tad bit. There we go. There you go, because I like that right there. Now what I'm about to do is just mess with the highlights. You put blue in the image, you know, it'll just accentuate this, but I don't want that. I want this image just a little orange. That's good right there to me. Then of course I want some blue in the shadows. Just to, you know, offer that contrast. Maybe about right there. Yep, I'll take that. Actually, I like that a lot. And then one of the last things I actually did was go down here and just mess with the tints and shadows. Right here, I'm just messing with the colors. Yep, I like that. I didn't really mess with the greens that much actually, if I can remember right. But I think now I will, so I'll do that because I like that color contrast. I think I'm pretty much just gonna leave the blues where they're at. Now I'm about to mess with the with the tint. I'm just gonna take it all the way to the left just to see how it looks, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to the right. What I might do is just go up to the right just a little bit. Maybe the left. Right. I don't know, I think I'm gonna just put this back to 0. I'm about to go back up to the top, you know, maybe just fine tune these a bit. Bring this exposure down just a little bit more. Okay. Bring the highlights down a little bit more maybe. Yep, that's good enough. Then maybe just bring the shadows up a bit. That way you can still see some of the detail of the car right there. Yeah, and I like that a lot actually. Just take that up a bit. And bring the blacks down just a little bit more. Actually, you know, I like it right there, so. Yep, and that's pretty much it, guys. Let me show you the before and after. Yep. And that's pretty much it. So now what I'm about to do is just save this as a preset and then I'm done. I'm actually just gonna name this Jag preset because I already have the original one I did, but I kinda like this one better. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this part of the editing. Sorry. Guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this part of the editing tutorial. Now back to the video. Okay guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now if you have any tips and suggestions on how to improve car photography, just leave a comment below. Now before you go, I want you to smash that like button. I want you to leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. I hope you have a good day and I hope you're staying safe. Peace.